So last time I showed you guys how to lay out an 8-hole bolt flange. And this time, instead of 8 holes, we're gonna do 6. And as I said before, typically I'd lay this out on a sheet of metal, but it's a lot easier to see it when it's drawn on a sheet of paper. So it's gonna be kind of the same thing. I'm going to copy this flange exactly, and instead of 8 holes, I'm going to put 6 in it. 6 holes is a lot easier to do than 8. It's a lot faster too. And at the end, I want to show you guys a little trick that makes laying out any bolt flange a heck of a lot easier. So real quick, there's been some times where I've had to make my own bolt flanges in the field, and by knowing this layout method, this really helped. So everybody's clear, this is exactly how I would lay this out in the shop or in the field. So just like the last one, we're going to get started by drawing a straight line across the paper. And until I get my drafting paper, this is just going to have to do. Next, you're going to want to measure your inside and your outside diameters, and then divide both of those by 2 for your radius. So first I'm going to set my compass to the inside diameter radius, which is about 4 1/16. Put the point of my compass in the middle of this line here. Draw in my circle. I'm going to draw it in nice and dark so that you guys can see it. Now I'm going to measure the outside diameter, and I have about 10 5/8, so that'll be 5 5/16 for our radius. That looks good. Sometimes in the field, you have to make a spool piece. Something didn't go right, and you didn't have enough flanges. Now we want to measure the bolt center, so I'm going to set my tape on the 10 mark, measure to one side of the hole, and then measure to the inside of the other hole. So I have about 9 9/16. So half a 9 9/16 measures 4 3/4 strong. For the bolt holes, we want to be as accurate as possible. And for this line, I'm going to draw it in very faintly. Hopefully you guys can see that. Now what's awesome about a 6 bolt hole flange is that when you draw in your radius, you don't have to move this compass at all. So I'm going to put the point of my compass right on this intersection here. Come down here and make a little tick mark. Come up here and make a tick mark. Then I'm going to jump to the other side, put the point of my compass in there, make a little tick mark, and come over here and make a tick mark. Now these two and these 2 bolts should line up. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolt holes. Don't forget, I have the cheat code coming up. So it doesn't get much easier than 6 bolt holes, but what if you have 8 or oddball sizes like 7 or 5? Well, here's a little math formula for you, and it goes chord equals diameter times sine 180 over n, where your chord is the distance from one bolt hole to the next on a straight line. Your diameter is your bolt diameter. 180 is half of the circle, and n is the number of bolts that you want. So if we take 180, which is half the circle, type in 180, and we're going to divide that by the number of our bolts. We have 6, hit 6, we get 30. Now we hit the sine button, 0.5. Now we have to measure our diameter. And if I recall right, we had about 9 1932. So we're going to hit times 9.59375, and we get 4 3/4. And if you recall, that's what we set our dividers to get our radius. Like I said, this formula is going to work for any number of bolt holes on any size flange. Well, hopefully you guys are enjoying these longer form videos. I'm kind of going over what I had previously gone over on the YouTube Shorts, but I wasn't able to fully explain what I was doing and why. So if there's anything you guys want me to go over or explain a little bit better, or maybe do a DIY project, let me know in the comments. That's it for this one. I'll see you on the next.